Pittsburgh Steelers and Miami Dolphins will renew their somewhat rivalry that they have throughout the years. And this is great playoff matchup, I think, because you got a great running back in Jay Ajayi and, of course, the great running back Le'Veon Bell on the other side. And Jay Ajayi, if you remember back in Week 6, we're a long way away from Week 6. He ran for his first of over 200-yard games this season, and he's going to have to do the same thing on the road here against Pittsburgh.
Man, listen, Miami's offensive line is aggressive, and they're tough. They got a bunch of tough guys down there. And Jay Ajayi, if you don't, people out there don't know, he runs as hard as any running back in the NFL. Not some plays, every play. Takes a lot of punishment, delivers a lot of blows, breaks tackles as much as any running back in the NFL. So that's interesting. But don't forget, they played in Week 6 in the NFL. We know this, Boomer. That's like 5 years ago.
It is.
Teams change dramatically, and both teams have. You look at Miami's defense, the one thing we know about Ndamukong Suh and we know about Cameron Wake, they can win games, but they're missing Rashad Jones, one of the best safeties in the NFL. Yep. He's not there, so that's a big minus for Miami.
And when you take a look at what Pittsburgh has done now, they gave all their guys, pretty much their big name guys, off last week against Cleveland, and they still won. There is a culture there that tells you they expect to win, and Mike Tomlin's done a great job with that. Big Ben playing the best football of the year at the most opportune time for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think their defense has vastly improved since that Week 6 game against the
Dolphins. Well, they got
Dolphins.
speed. The corners, Artie Burns, a rookie coming in. Sean Davis, the safety, has been big. I think when you look at the game, what I'm interested to see is, Ben Roethlisberger, he is definitely not a dink-and-dunk quarterback.
That's right.
So if he looks down the field and he sees a chance to throw the big one, he always goes for it. And they hit a lot of them, but a lot of times that backfires. So there's a lot of elements of this game. I don't know how much they can draw from Week 6, except maybe Pittsburgh's still mad about the fact that Ajayi ran for over 200 yards.
One of the bigger problems for Miami, however, is they're coming in with their backup quarterback, Matt Moore. Certainly a serviceable guy. He's been around a long time. He started over 28, 29 games, I guess, in the NFL. But, man, this is a tall order. Phil, going into Heinz Field, playing against one of the best big game quarterbacks in the NFL, and Ben Roethlisberger, this is not going to be easy.
It's going to be an exciting experience, that's for sure. You know how it is to run out in the field for a playoff game. So Matt Moore, the starting quarterback, when he runs out there, no matter who it is and where, it's going to be an awesome atmosphere for him. But he's got an aggressive offensive line. I talked about that. They got 3 good wide receivers. Deion Sims, the tight end, is a good blocker and a good receiver for him. And, the one thing you got to remember, Adam Gase is, I think, a tremendous play caller. In other words, he will keep Matt Moore involved in the game and give him some easy throws to make sure his confidence is always as high as you can keep it against Pittsburgh's defense.
I know you're broadcasting the game. We're all going to be watching. Let's hope it's a close one.